Hey, what's going on, guys? Thank you so much for joining today. Happy Friday. I hope you guys are doing amazing, having a dope day. Today, we're going to be demonstrating how to use our Nourish Me leave-in conditioner, which is now, it's a limited edition. It comes in the 12 ounce instead of the 8 ounce. And you guys wanted a bigger version, so we actually did it for a limited time. And of course, this particular product has witch hazel, sage, and aloe vera. One of the things that I dealt with personally on my curly hair journey was the detangling process. And it used to be a process where it used to be very overwhelming for me. And I was just like, okay, conditioners would do a thing, but I wanted a product that would not only help detangle, condition, but also a product that was able to protect if I went to the beach, if I went to the pool, I can kind of like apply it before going into the pool. As you guys know, chlorine water is not good for your hair. So it's a very light product. It's not a cream-based product. It's actually a very light product that you can actually spray. You can use it as a curl refresher any time of the day. It's very light, so you can actually apply it every day if you want to. It is plant-based, vegan. When a product is vegan, it's plant-based. The only thing that means is that every ingredient in the bottle is coming from a plant, a fruit, an herb. You guys get the point. It is not only better for your hair and your scalp, but it's amazing also for your skin and the environment. So this is the Nourish Me leave-in conditioner. I'm going to demonstrate because it is a magical product to use, by the way, because it does have like a magical effect what happens when you apply it to the hair. So I'm going to start in the front like that. You guys can see what it actually does. And so you guys can see what's going on. My hair is very dry. I have like 5 different textures in here. So the first thing that I do is that I'm going to shake the bottle, right? And because the first thing that it says here is shake well. Okay, so we're going to shake it and we're going to apply the product. Again, pay attention to the root. So as you guys can see, the product starts to foam up, right? And you can apply this on wet hair or dry hair to but I usually use it when it's on wet hairs to detangle and condition. I'm using it on dry hair at the moment, but you guys can see how easy it is to detangle the hair. So it's literally, you can use your fingers to detangle the hair. The product does help you with that process. And you guys see how the curls just pop. Again, there's not a lot of shedding. That is the purpose of the Nourish Me leave-in conditioner, is to help you shed less hair. When you are detangling your hair, you tend to use the comb and you have to be very careful when detangling your hair because you can literally damage your hair using you guys can see. You can damage your hair if you were a bit too rough on your hair. I used to get knots and used to yank them with the comb. Very, very careful because it does damage your hair. So I'm going to continue applying the product. And if you guys have any questions, please make sure you ask away. So I'm going to do this in sections just because it's easier. I am going to apply a bit of H2O. I'm going to apply some water. As you guys know, water hydrates. The products moisturize, okay? And of course, I am taking my time because I'm on video with you guys. I usually do this. It's a faster process. So I am going to spray the product. shake it, spray the product, and use your fingers to detangle the hair. So it literally helps detangle and condition. And this is great for all curly hair textures. Trish, Moselle, Diane, thank you so much. Maria, I appreciate you guys for joining. Happy Friday, by the way. So again, water hydrates, products moisturize. You guys can see how easy the product detangles and condition at the same time. How are you, Diane? Where are you from? Let me know if you have curly, wavy, coily hair. I would appreciate. And if you do, what are you using? Is it working? Are you using plant-based products? Arthur, how are you? Carlon, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you guys for joining today. Happy Friday. This week went by super quick. I need and if you I do use a detangling brush. What the detangling brush does is that it does distribute the product evenly on your hair. Like your fingers can only do but so much, but I usually use my fingers first, and then if I really want to go and distribute the product evenly on all the hair, I would use the brush. The only thing with the brush, guys, is that it does make your hair shrink even more for some reason. So I just kind of go with it. Curly crazy, but not as tight as yours. I use Carolyn, you need some curl daddy. Diane, I have curly hair, but I lost. Oh, amazing. Diane from Georgia. Okay, amazing. I would recommend, Diane, the Revitalized Me Scalp Oil. It's 16 oils all in one. You can apply it every day. I had a neighbor that dealt with the same thing, and she used the oil. And I wanted her to do a testimonial, but she did not want to because she didn't want to talk about it, and I was very sensitive to that because I'm like, okay, I respect that. But she came back and bought 2 more bottles of it, and I was like, okay, I guess she likes it and it's working for her. But her hair, um, her hair grew. I mean, she had like her hair grew. Her hair grew, and I was like, "You need to do a video testimonial for me." And she was like, "I don't feel comfortable," but I let her go. Like I was just like, "Okay," but she kept buying the products. And she used specifically the Revitalize Me Scalp Oil. The Revitalize Me Scalp Oil. It's 16 oils in one. It is actually part of the TikTok shop, and I think it's still on flash sale. But thank you for sharing, and I appreciate and thank you for joining the live today. Sending you tons of love and tons of positive energy. Okay, Ali, what is going on, Ali? How are you, Ali? It's Diane. Thank you so much for following. I appreciate you. Ali, Diane is here, and I was just telling her about the Revitalize Me Scalp Oil. And I had someone that dealt with the same situation, and her hair just really went to the next level. And it was the first client that was open with what was going on, and I was like, listen, you need to like apply this oil, massage into your scalp. The massage in your scalp is very important. Fingertips, not fingernails, fingertips with a oil. um it's going to increase circulation and blood into your scalp, which is very healthy for your hair and your scalp. How are you, Ali? Crystal, thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate you. I never use a brush, fingers only. If I use a brush, I look like I stuck my finger. Thank you, but I don't see it. Where do I find it? Diane, let me pin it for you. I just pinned it for you. It should be right here. I pinned it for you. It's actually um promotion for I think 2 more hours. I never use a brush, fingers only. If I use a brush, you know what, Carolyn? Sorry. I always use my fingers as well. Brushes, but I have to create a brush that works. And I think that's next for Curl Daddy. Thank you so much for you guys' engagement. I appreciate you guys. Blow dried my hair, put my beanie on, woke up this morning. My hair looks so luminous and hydrated. Thank you, Ali. I appreciate you for your testimonial. Guys, Ali has been part of the Curly crew since the beginning. El principio, the beginning, right, Ali? Jackie, welcome in. Felicita, welcome in. So I'm going to apply some water, guys. H2O hydrates. So I'm going to apply some water. Pay attention to the ends. I need to get a towel, guys. Give me 1 second. Because the dripping drips. Carolyn, thank you so much for following. I appreciate you. These products are God sending. You have no idea if you don't get your hands on these products. Thank you so much, Ali. I appreciate you. It's really just coming from my heart to your hair, guys. I dealt with finding products that worked for my hair. I dealt with not liking what was coming out of my scalp at some point. It got really even worse when I got into modeling, but it also pushed me to learn about my hair texture. And that's where Curl Daddy came from. You know what I mean? Just the journey of understanding that we need to love our hair, what's coming out of our scalp, but most importantly, love ourselves, right? The journey back to you, it's so important. And, you know, it's just interesting how hair has so much it represents so much, right? It represents our culture, it represents so many things. And one of the things that that I had to come to realize, and I don't know how many of you guys went through that. I think that we talk about it, I think the females talk about it more. I think the guys really don't really talk about much about their hair texture and whether they like it or not, or I think that we don't hear it from a male perspective. But it's important to understand that we also go through it. I went through it, right? Really disliking my hair texture, and I got to the point where I relaxed my hair. I was relaxing my hair until one day, you guys know that I would tell my hairstylist, leave it on for as long as possible. One day I told her, she was like, can you let me know when it itches? And it was so itching so much. And I was like, just not letting her know. Because, the longer, my roots will come up really quick. So you have to see her more often. So I was like, let me just wait. And I was just waiting and it was itching. And I was like, oh my God, you need to take this off. So she took that off and she's like, oh my God. So I got like literally like burns in my scalp, right? And after that, I got home. You guys let me go. Hold on, give me. I know, no bueno, right, Ali? But I had to go through that to be able to learn. Right, so the product does foam up. Let me put the product that I'm using now. Go, sorry guys. I had to learn, and I got home and I was like, no more. And that's what the journey back to self started. Um, you guys see how the product helps with detangling, conditioning. You guys see how the hair looks. Again, the product is plant-based, free of harsh chemicals. And I am taking my time because I am on live with you guys. But I usually take where's the water? Okay, so now we're gonna apply a little bit of water. The only thing that hydrates your hair is water. Water, agua, right? So you spray a little bit of water. I'm not using water, hard water. I'm using actually water, distilled water. When I styled, I use distilled water. I just think you can see that the product just applies better. I'm going to apply some of that. Massage the product, and the product starts expanding in your hair and detangling at the same time. Look at that. You guys see? Look at this minimal shedding. And I mean, the brush does distribute the product evenly on the hair, but I go into it with thank you so much for joining, guys. Now we're going to go into it. We're almost done. Almost done. Apply some water. Apply some Nourish Me Leave-In by Curl Daddy. And you guys see how literally you use Will. Thank you so much for following. I appreciate you. Let me know where you're from, guys. If you guys can let me know where you guys are tuning in from, if you guys have any questions about the products, your hair, your scalp, drop the questions. You guys see how easy this product detangles and conditions. And again, it has witch hazel, aloe vera, and sage, which are products that help scalp health and hair growth. Hair and scalp. NYC, where in NYC are you? Welcome in. If you have any questions about your hair texture, your scalp, your hair in general, any of the products, drop it on the live. Bronx, amazing. I have a few friends in the Bronx. All right, guys. So we're almost done. You guys see, and this is a very light product. It's great for all hair textures. Can you leave this in to define curl? Yes, you can leave it in. Will, it's a leave-in conditioner. It's a spray. It's very light. It's not a product that's going to be very heavy on your hair. And I usually partner this up with our Hold Me Cream Gel, or I will use a little bit of the Lay Me Down conditioner. because my hair is very dry. But this is the product that I use to detangle and condition or refresh. It does have UV protection, so you can actually use it as a curl refresher. It's great for the summer as well. It's a year-round product, but you could use it in, like, if you go on vacation, before you go on the pool, into the pool, you apply some of this. Like after you get out of the beach, you apply some of this. It has UV protection, so it's a. And now we are almost done. Well, no, I think I have to break this in two. It's better to do it in parts, guys, because it does it's you're able to distribute the product evenly on the hair. Thank you, Will. You have curly hair, wavy hair, coily hair. What are you using right now? What are you guys using? You guys see how the product starts foaming like a mousse? Just means that the product is working its magic, and it literally, like, you guys see, the tangles and conditions. Curly, all right. So you definitely need some curl daddy. You definitely need some curl daddy. Thank you so much for joining, guys. I appreciate you guys for the engagement. Make sure you guys like, follow, share. Thank you, Will, for sharing. I appreciate you. Muchas gracias. We're almost done. We only have this part in the back. I'm going to spray some agua. Water hydrates again, guys. Water hydrates. Spray some of the Nourish Me leave-in. Focus on the ends. It's going to help detangle and condition. Makes it easy to detangle the hair and protect it. You guys see? The definition is there. I think I need a haircut because this shape is doing a little, I don't know if about this shape. Very minimal shedding, you guys see? Very minimal, that's what we want. We don't want to yank hair off, and we just want to make the detangling process as easy as possible. And great, this is also great if you guys have curly kids. You guys can use it on the kids as long as they're 2 years of age and older. Healthy tips, welcome in. All right, so I just wanted to just have a very quick live today. I appreciate you guys for joining. Again, the products that I used were the Nourish Me Leave-In Conditioner by Curl Daddy with aloe vera, witch hazel, and sage. This conditions and detangles. There's also a curl refresher. This is great for all curly textures, okay? All curly hair textures. Safe for color straightened and chemically treated hair. Thank you so much for sharing, Will. All right, guys. So I appreciate you guys for joining. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you guys that liked, followed, shared, supported the brand. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And remember, guys, it is important to understand that water hydrates, products moisturize. It is important to use products that are going to elevate your hair texture elevate your scalp, help your skin, and the environment. I mean, skin, because our skin is the second largest organ in our body. It absorbs everything like a sponge. So after many years of you using products with harsh chemicals, I mean, come on, you guys know what's up. Have a blessed day yourself, Ali. Be safe, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Happy Friday. Enjoy the rest of your day, and remember to love your hair, but most importantly, love yourself. All right. Peace and love. All right.